Hi, I'm Fritz at Hotebike, and today I got a Hotebike, but it's in this package. And I'm going to show you how to change this package into a bicycle. So, there's a couple of things you need. One of them are scissors, the other one is a screwdriver. Everything else is in this box. So, let's get started. You can just put this, looks like this, and inside of this are all the tools you need and your manuals. So let's put this off to the left for a second and get our bike out of the box. There we go. So the first thing we can find on the side here is our axle. We have two pedals. We have our front and rear reflectors. And in that little box, we will find another little box. Three Allen wrenches of different sizes. These are all you need for the bike. So normal wrenches, also all that's needed. Your belt, your front LED light, charging cable, and the charging adapter. And those are all the components we need to build our bike. Now the first thing we want to do is get our front wheel off of our bicycle so we can start getting ready to install it in the front. And all this packaging material that's got to go. Now, you got this plug on the bottom here, just leave it there for now. It will keep your bike nice and stable. So let's get started on this. Now it's time to put the axle into our front tire. So you can see there's these two big round black things, and they're just there to protect it. Pull them off with no problem at all. And then we get our axle. Unscrew this, free your axle, and then you want to put your clamp, which looks like that, onto the side that has your disc brake. And oops daisy, there are two little springs there, and there's one on each side of your axle. So there's that. There's the other side. And we're just gonna screw that in a little bit. Don't tighten it all the way, because you're gonna need some space to put your fork in. And remove this little piece of protection material, and we don't need it anymore. Now here you can see your front disc brake. And you want to put your wheel about like that. Easy. There it is. And then it's time to tighten it. Now, when you tighten the wheel, be careful not to tighten it all the way. Just let the clamp do most of the work. And if your clamp needs too much energy to tighten, you're probably doing it wrong. So like that is just great. Two small Allen wrenches. And the first thing is we want to turn this one around so it's facing the direction that the handlebar should be. Yeah, these two screws. And I say undo, I don't mean all the way out, I just mean a little bit so that it's free to. The way your steering wheel is going to be facing. And when you finish, beauty. And what we're going to do is undo and take off all four of these screws. And there we go. And the handlebar is going to go into that space you just created. So what you want to do is make sure your handlebar's got these white notches at the front. So you want to show them at the front. And then that's where it's supposed to be. We're all good. So now we have to put this little part back in. We've got to put those screws in. And we've got to do this with two hands. So we put one screw in to begin with. And there it is. So the first thing to do is tighten that. First, you have to do it all the way, because what you want to do is put a couple of them in there. Come on. Yes. 2. We have some nice secure handlebars. Get a saddle, just like any other bicycle, stick it in the top, and you just bolt a little bit and you can close it. Now, be careful you align your saddle with your frame, and it should be about your hip height. So for me this looks like it's okay, but I might adjust it later. And of course the L being for left and the R being for right. And you see, beautiful. Got 2 pedals on the bike. Now we're almost there. And this one, and we're gonna have to stick this little line there, and then there. Through there. There we go, nice and tight. Now there's 2 wires here. First one is the charger, mobile phone, USB, and you can just leave it over there. The second one is there. It's the little orange plug, and make sure you align those properly. So those 3 should be, there it is. And stick them in. There we go, screws out. And you're just gonna stick that around your screw goes back inside. Good. Now, here we have our controls button. And sure enough, we've got a full here, which will and the brake works as well. You build a hot e-bike in, I think, under 30 minutes, fast enough. You can go and have fun now. And I think that might just be what I'm going to do. So, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the show, and good luck with your own e-bike. Good evening and good night. Bye-bye.